तो 4 parts are there. Absorbed, scattered, directly reaching the ground and reflected. 4. कितना कितना यूनिट है सब में? Scattered कितना है? First of all draw, then we'll talk. बन गया? जल्दी जल्दी बना लो देख के पहले. Just see your copy and tell don't see the board because I want it right from your copy. How much is scattered from the copy? फिर ऊपर क्यों देख रहे हैं? नहीं लिखा? अभी ठीक है? तो करेक्ट कर लो. ठीक है? 23 is reflected. Right? Scattered. Of the scattered, how much is scattered back to space? 6. How much scattered to the ground? 17 goes into the ground and absorbed. So absorbed by ground. ये जो नीचे गया, this is absorbed by ground. ठीक है? So 23 हो गया. Then second, after that you have 36. 36 था ना? 36 reaches the ground directly. 34 is absorbed by the ground. But directly reaches the ground is 36. ठीक है ना? 36 reaches the ground directly. Of the 36 which reaches the ground directly, 34 is absorbed by the ground. 2 is reflected back to the. ठीक है? So 34 plus 23. नंबर बोलो. पहला 23 था, now 36. कितना हुआ? 59. ठीक है? 59. Now the third. तीसरा क्या हुआ? Reflected by the cloud. How much? 27. So 27 plus 59, 86. Very good. And now fourth is absorbed by the atmosphere. कितना? 14. 86 plus 14, 100. हो गया? Right? Now how much is reflected back to the space? हाँ? देखो. पहले में 6 plus 30. Right? So if you add up all, right, these three, how much do you get? This is reflected to space. How much? 35. Okay. Now absorbed by ground 51. Absorbed by atmosphere 14. ऐड करो तीनों को. कितना हुआ? हो गया? Right? So is the budget okay? So of the 100 which comes to the earth, 35 goes to space. So whatever the earth gets, nearly 1/3 it returns back. ठीक है? Reflected does not heat. ये लिख लो भाई. Reflected does not heat at all. Reflected does not heat at all. So of the 100 that the earth gets, 1/3 it returns back. ठीक है? दान दे दिया वापस. होता है ना? तो जितना भी जिंदगी में लेना चाहिए उसको. क्या यार, कैसा सस्टेनेबल बनोगे तुम? ठीक है? इनको देखो. ठीक है? नहीं, टोटल नहीं हुआ. ठीक है? Then convection से क्या हुआ? Whatever heat is released in the convection is heat is absorbed, the air goes up, releases that heat. As it releases the heat, who will absorb it in the atmosphere? The greenhouse gases. Right? They will go on to heat this, absorb this. Right? Because that is also in some form of radiation only. Heat is always transferred as radiation. Heat और किसी तरह से transfer नहीं होता. Radiation से ही होता. वहाँ जाकर के it will radiate. As it releases the heat, that heat will also be absorbed by the greenhouse gas only. ठीक है? Then condensation. What will it do? Condensation में होता क्या है by the way? Have I discussed this with you in the class? किया था? Latent heat, specific heat किया है ना? तो condensation में क्या होगा? First क्या होगा? Evaporation. What will evaporation do? Absorb the heat from the surface. ठीक है? Absorb. Once it absorbs, now it becomes water vapor. water vapor will go up, then it will condense. As it condenses, it releases the heat. In what form? Again radiation, right? That radiation will be absorbed by, again, the greenhouse gases. Only greenhouse gases can trap that heat. Do you get? So the greenhouse gases such as CO2 etc. will again trap it, right? And this is the heat transferred by this process, right? So वो direct radiation नहीं है. Heat might be transferred by direct radiation or convection or condensation. But in all the cases in the atmosphere, the pass on to the greenhouse gases happens by radiation only. Okay? So it will give the greenhouse gases absorb. Okay? Now the greenhouse gases will hold it. Okay? तो कितना हो गया? 9, 19. So now how much does the atmosphere have? पहला का 14. Then ये कितना है? Add up. बोलो 6 plus 9, 14 plus 19 कितना हुआ?